When we think of Mount Everest, we picture daring climbers and icy peaks, a place where only the boldest dare to tread, and where the air itself seems to shimmer with challenge and adventure. But beneath Sagarmatha, the goddess of the sky, lies a vibrant world full of life and color, where ancient traditions meet the raw power of nature. The Khumbu region is a tapestry of deep valleys and high passes, where Sherpa villages cling to the mountainsides, their homes perched above swirling clouds and rushing rivers. The Sherpa people's story is as profound as the peaks that surround them, shaped by centuries of adaptation, faith, and perseverance. This journey is about the soul of the place, about those who have called these high-altitude lands home for centuries, passing down wisdom and stories from one generation to the next. Their lives are woven into the very fabric of the Himalayas, not just living in Everest's shadow, but part of its essence. Each prayer flag, each stone wall, a testament to their enduring spirit. Daily life here is a testament to resilience, balancing ancient traditions with the modern world, where smartphones and solar panels now sit alongside yak caravans and spinning prayer wheels. To understand Everest, we must listen to the stories carried on the mountain winds, stories of family, faith, and survival, whispered from elder to child as the fire crackles in the cold night. The air is thin, but the sense of community is strong, binding neighbors together in a place where cooperation is the key to survival. Here, every sunrise is a blessing, and the people's quiet strength and generosity are deeply moving, shining through in every shared meal and every welcoming smile. Let's walk the winding trails, cross swaying bridges, and sit by the hearths of stone houses to discover the daily routines and dreams of those living under the world's highest mountain, where every day is a new chapter in an ancient story. This is a story of life lived with meaning, in harmony with one of Earth's most powerful landscapes, a place where the human spirit rises as high as the mountains themselves. In the Khumbu villages, the day begins before the first light touches the peaks, as smoke curls from stone chimneys and the crisp mountain air is filled with anticipation. Inside, families gather around the warmth of the stove, sharing quiet moments before the bustle of the day begins. The aroma of sampa and butter tea fills the air, a nourishing breakfast that fuels bodies and spirits for the demanding day ahead, steeped in tradition and hard work. Men set out early, guiding trekkers or carrying heavy loads along treacherous mountain paths, their strength and endurance legendary in the thin, high-altitude air. Others turn to the terraced fields, cultivating potatoes and barley by hand, their labor connecting them to the land and the changing seasons. Women anchor the community, managing homes, weaving vibrant textiles, tending to yaks and nurturing children, their hands shaping the fabric of daily life. Their resilience and quiet strength are the backbone of village life, holding families and traditions together through every challenge. As the sun sets behind the mountains, families reunite over steaming plates of dal bhat, sharing stories, laughter, and the warmth of togetherness. Children finish their homework by the soft glow of solar lamps, while the village hums with quiet conversation and the promise of another day. Life here follows the rhythm of the sun and the turning of the seasons, not the ticking of a clock, a harmony of hard work, nature, and deep connection. In Khumbu, every day is a dance of tradition, community, and survival, a testament to the enduring spirit of the people who call these mountains home. Khumbu culture is deeply rooted in Tibetan Buddhism, visible in the fluttering prayer flags that color the landscape and carry prayers on the wind. These vibrant flags are more than decoration. They are symbols of hope, compassion, and the interconnectedness of all life. The air is often filled with the rhythmic chanting from ancient monasteries, where monks in crimson robes recite sacred texts, creating an atmosphere of peace and reflection. Sacred sites like Tengboche Monastery stand as centers of learning, spiritual practice, and community gathering, drawing both locals and visitors seeking wisdom and solace. Along the winding trails, many stones and chortens, each carved with ancient prayers, line the paths, reminding all who pass to walk with mindfulness and respect for the sacred land. These traditions form a living dialogue with the spiritual world, guiding the Sherpa community through both hardship and joy, and offering comfort in times of uncertainty. Festivals like Mani Rimdu bring everyone together for masked dances, music, and vibrant celebration, reinforcing a shared cultural identity and strengthening the bonds of community. Losar, the Tibetan New Year, is a time of renewal and hope. Homes are thoroughly cleaned, special foods are lovingly prepared and shared with family and friends, and families gather in their finest clothes, honoring ancestors and welcoming the possibilities of the year ahead. These festivals are more than just breaks from daily life. They weave the past into the present, passing down cherished stories, wisdom, and values from one generation to the next. The Sherpa people's culture thrives through these vibrant celebrations, which fill the valleys with music, laughter, and a sense of belonging. Their traditions are the heartbeat of life beneath Everest, shaping daily routines and uniting the community in a shared sense of purpose and pride. Since the first ascent of Everest in 1953, tourism has transformed the Khumbu region. Trekking and mountaineering now drive the local economy, providing jobs and funding for schools, clinics, and infrastructure. Organizations like the Himalayan Trust have helped build bridges and bring electricity, improving lives. Yet, reliance on tourism makes the economy vulnerable. Earthquakes or pandemics can halt income overnight. There's concern about losing traditional culture as young people are drawn to modern influences. Environmental challenges grow with more visitors. Waste, deforestation, and pollution threaten the fragile landscape. The famous trail to Everest Base Camp now struggles with rubbish and overuse. The community must balance economic opportunity with cultural preservation and environmental protection. It's a delicate act, requiring vigilance and a commitment to sustainability. Life in the Khumbu means living amid breathtaking beauty. Turquoise lakes, jagged peaks, and sunrises that ignite Everest in gold and pink. Spring brings rhododendron blooms and wildflowers, while glacial rivers carve through deep gorges. Silence here is profound, broken only by eagles or distant avalanches. The region teems with wildlife: snow leopards, Himalayan tar marmots, and the iridescent Himalayan manal. For the Sherpa, these creatures are fellow inhabitants, part of the mountain's spirit. Living in such grandeur shapes the soul, fostering humility and a deep respect for the land. The mountains are seen as living entities, deserving of reverence. This connection to nature instills a quiet strength and a profound appreciation for life's simple rhythms. The Himalayas are as unforgiving as they are beautiful. Weather shifts rapidly. Clear skies can become blizzards in moments, and winters are brutally cold. High altitude brings constant health risks, and earthquakes are a terrifying reality, as seen in the devastation of 2015. Avalanches and landslides threaten lives and homes, while the Khumbu icefall remains a place of dread for climbing Sherpas. Every journey is a calculated risk, demanding resilience and community support. When disaster strikes, neighbors unite to rescue, rebuild, and mourn together. These hardships forge unbreakable bonds and a powerful sense of humility. The Sherpa do not seek to conquer nature, but to live in harmony with it. Their courage and faith help them endure and rebuild, time and again. Education was once a distant dream in the Khumbu, but now small schools dot the valley, symbols of hope. Children trek for hours each day, eager to learn in classrooms that blend standard subjects with lessons on culture and conservation. Teachers, both local and from afar, work with dedication despite limited resources. For these children, school is a privilege, a path to new opportunities beyond traditional roles. Challenges remain: teacher shortages, scarce resources, and the need to leave home for higher education. Yet, families make sacrifices, believing education is the key to a brighter future. This quiet revolution is transforming the community, investing in its most valuable asset, its children. In the clouds, a new generation is preparing to shape the future of the Khumbu. Beneath their stoic exterior, the Khumbu people hold hopes as vast as the sky. Elders dream of safety and happiness for their children, wishing for futures beyond the dangers of the high peaks. The young, inspired by education, aspire to become doctors, entrepreneurs, or conservationists, often hoping to return and uplift their community. There's a longing for balance, to embrace opportunity without losing culture or harming the land. These dreams are shared around fires and on mountain trails, binding the community together. The hopes of the Khumbu are a quiet force, resilient and inspiring. They are carried on the wind, shaping a future both authentic and bright. Our journey beneath Everest reveals a world of resilience, faith, and deep connection to nature. The Sherpa spirit is forged in hardship and generosity, making them guardians of this sacred landscape. Their lives teach humility, strength, and the value of community. The Khumbu is not a postcard, but a living home facing real challenges. Its future depends on balancing tradition, environment, and progress. As visitors, we must honor and support this balance. The greatest lesson from Sagarmatha is connection between people, land, and future. The spirit of the mountains endures in its people, inspiring us all.